I quit the most amazing job last month to fully focus on Merge, and it has been the best month of my life. There were many people that did not know me well and called it silly because I had it all. I had flexibility, I had an amazing boss and mentor, and I was able to work on Merge at the same time. I'm weird. I thrive and find joy in competition and winning. But more important than beating another team in basketball, the feeling you get when you beat yourself yesterday is the best feeling of all. This is the first rule. You need to have this. Every successful entrepreneur has this. If you have this, keep watching. If you don't, you're wasting your time. Now, if you've stayed, let me tell you, entrepreneurship has its highs and it has its lows. But use the highs as momentum to continue getting those wins and use those losses as opportunities to learn and improve. This is my first rule. You have to be optimistic and humble at the same time. You have to see fails as opportunities for you to grow, and you have to use wins as momentum to continue to the next day. Speaking of momentum, please click the thumbs up button to make this video really pop on YouTube. When it comes to failing, you have to fail smart. Do you know the way not to fail? That's to not try at all, and that's not an option. Let me tell you a quick story. When we first started Merge, I signed up for a credit card that I thought had 0% interest for 12 months. We bought $20,000 of equipment and camera gear, and the next month, I figured out that the promotion did not exist. So we had to figure out how to pay $20,000 in the course of 30 days, or else we would pay around $1,000 of interest every single month. So quickly it became, oh, we have 12 months to pay off our initial investment, to, hey, if you do not make $20,000 this month, you will accrue so much interest you'll never be able to get out. It was completely my screw up, but Jess and I put our heads together and we figured out ways that we could potentially get $20,000 in the course of 30 days when the previous month we had only done $1,000 in sales. We had to do this or else our business would not survive, let alone us. That month, we hustled. We cold called 50 businesses every day. We worked 18-hour days. We were so burnt out we couldn't even work out. That month, we made $13,000 in revenue. Yeah, we had to pay a little bit of interest, but we set up systems so that we could do that every single month. If I hadn't screwed up and our backs were not against the wall, we would be comfortable and not push ourselves to be able to sell $13,000 of services in the course of 1 month. That brings me to my second lesson. Purposely putting yourself against walls. What happened in my story of putting $20,000 on a 22% interest credit card is also known as putting yourself against the wall. It is human nature that when we put our backs against the wall, we enter a different mode of becoming an animal. Our instincts are different, our actions are different, our whole energy is different. It's really do or die. We accomplish things that we never thought were possible. In that month, we learned what was most valuable about Merge. What service do clients need the most from us? We learned how to sell effectively and concisely without wasting time. And because of that 1 month of pressure, we sold $13,000 of Merge services in 1 month. And that is why I quit my amazing job, one that had good salary, flexibility, and an amazing team around me. My competitive nature wanted to throw me against the wall again. I did not want to be content and comfortable with a steady salary. If I did not focus all of my energy on Merge, Jess and I would not be able to build it to where we wanted it to be. My comfort and short-term contentment was holding me back to where Merge could be. I could not let Min in 10 years down. Here I'm telling you the story of how I quit my dream job and destroyed our credit solely for one purpose, and that purpose is called experience. In this day and age, especially with social media, we see a lot of successful entrepreneurs. Dope cars, unlimited vacations, doing whatever they want, anytime they want. But I want you to know that all of these entrepreneurs had experience behind them. Social media is the highlight reel. You only see the peaks, you only see the highs. But from every amazing moment came hard work and persistence and failures. It's not glamorous for LeBron James to put up a 2-hour video of him just putting up left-handed layups. It's not glorious to show you the entrepreneur that is currently failing until she learns her lesson and grows from that experience. Social media will show you the peak. They'll show you when they actually win in the long term. Experience and consistent habits is what separates successful entrepreneurs from those who start, fizzle, and lose. But hey, if you lose, you can learn from it, get back up, and try again. Smarter. Chase experience. Build a pot of knowledge and cash. Merge's growth has been amazing, but that's not without the investment of past and future experiences, as well as the cash Jess and I saved up from working at businesses that we did not own. There are some entrepreneurs that never worked for anyone else one day of their life, but for the majority of us, chase this experience. Chase your dream job. That dream job will just allow you to gain more experience and allow you to enter different kinds of opportunities. So for all those entrepreneurs that say, hey, I need you to start right now, start. But also understand that it takes patience, that it takes experience. So at the same time that you're building your side business that soon will become your main business, focus on gaining experience somewhere else. Learn from other people. Save money. Save that money so you can invest it into your business one day. Mentors are amazing because they shorten the learning curve. Mentors are not there to be copied indefinitely. They're there so you understand what questions you can ask because you don't know what you don't know. And if you cannot find a real life mentor at this point in your life, because of the internet, there's an amazing amount of women and men that can teach you so much.
Both in people skills and hard work will trump anything.
They're there to share their experience, to learn from their losses and learn from their wins. Understand what you can take from them and implement and execute it into your own life. Learn from them, study their content and their experiences. And the most important lesson that I can tell you from my 25 years on this earth is to do. Take the first step. Muhammad Ali had to throw his first punch. Jeff Bezos had to sell his first book. And Steve Jobs had to sell his first computer with the logo of a half-bitten apple on the side. As you do, you will fail, so fail smart. Learn from your losses and also your wins. Study your wins to see what you can replicate and do again. Throw your back against the wall. Relentlessly chase experience because that experience will give you more experience, and all those experiences together will give you a plethora of opportunity. And if you've watched the end, I'm going to give you the most important tip and strategy that I can. No matter what business you're in, please use social media. Please make content that automates and educates your clients and potential customers. It's free and one of the best ways to bring in new traffic to your brand. Brand positioning is everything in this day and age. We are creating videos for you every single Friday, so click this middle button right here to subscribe. By the way, if you do not know, Merge is a content marketing agency where we work with brands and businesses to help them create content and use that content to leverage and build their social media platforms. If you have a lot of time and you want to learn the fundamentals, check out this series right here where we go through how you can use social media.